Male 35. Been with my girlfriend, female 28, for 8 years now. She cheated on me 3 years ago with a person from work. Apologized, slowly earned trust back, worked through it, and the last 6 months have felt better than ever until tonight. Tonight, she tells me she's working late. I tried calling half an hour after her shift was supposed to end. No answer for 4 calls. I feel suspicious and go to one of the only bars in the area, and there she is with her hand on her only male colleague's lap, and his hand around her waist. This is a different guy to the guy of the first time that she cheated on him. Is she a lost cause? How many chances is too many? Please give me opinions, advice. She says it's me she wants, and she doesn't know why she did what she did, but I don't believe that.
Dude, it's done. It's just done. The fact that you went after her, you got suspicious after half an hour of her not answering your calls, half an hour after her shift. It means you don't have any trust anyway to begin with. And then the fact is that by the time you got to where you got to find this like compromising situation, it's done. That relationship is done there and then in that bar. It's done because you're never going to be able to trust this woman ever again. And the fact that you forgave her the first time is a hard enough pill to swallow. It's taking you 2.5 years to regain enough trust to have a normal relationship. 2.5 years. Well, you're going to spend another 5 years to try and rebuild it? How much leeway are you going to give this woman? She's completely taking you for a ride. And all you know is that this is the time, you've caught her. That's it. You don't know that she's not been doing this before. You don't know what she's been up to.
She's done this before. Because he didn't just catch her. It's not, we went for drinks and things go out of hand. And you get what I mean? It's not people went for drinks, had a bit too much, and then you have a random snog or whatever.
Which I never understand, but anyway.
Yeah, but it's not like that. This is planned. She tells him she's working late. Half an hour past your shift.
It's not working late.
It's not late.
Yeah.
So she already knew there's plans. So she's laying the ground to have a free evening.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think of it that way, but yeah. It's done.
And
it's done.
If I'm working late, if you call me half an hour after, I'm at work. I'm going to pick up that phone.
Yeah.
She's already at the bar. For me, it was all set up to have a free night with the bit on the side.
The first time was enough. For me, the first time would have been enough. If I was his friend, I would have told him there and then, you got to dump that bitch. You've got to dump that bitch because that bitch is only going to do this again if she gets an opportunity. Look, once someone cheats, that relationship has changed forever. And it's whether you can accept that new change and that new dynamic. Often, 99% of the time, it's already too far gone where you can't go back. It's always going to be an issue. Trust is always going to be an issue. You just have to, at this point, there's not even any kind of debate or conversation about this. You just leave that bar. You either pack your bags when you get home, you pack your bags and you leave, or you pack her bags and she leaves. One of the two. But it's done.
Yeah. No, it's done. There's no trust. You will always watching over your shoulder.
Yeah, she's a trifler. She's a complete and utter trifler. The fact that she's doing this after regaining all of this, and like you said, she pre-planned this whole thing. It was a strategy. Oh, I'm working late, and then there she is with some dude. It would have taken her some time to settle, right? So basically, she wasn't working late. She got right after work. She went off to the bar with with the next man. And, within the space of half an hour, he's got his arm wrapped around her. That's not oops. That's not, oh, oops, I got drunk and, made a fool of myself. Oh, I was completely inebriated and can't remember what I did yesterday. That's none of that. She is in full control of her faculties.
You're still
right?
sober.
She, this is what she does. And what you'll find out is that if you pursue this kind of like, if you find, probably what you're going to find out is that this is not the first time that she's done this.
Yeah.
She just basically, after you caught her the first time, she's learned how to be more deceitful, how to hide the evidence. That's all that's happened in the last 3 years.
For me, I mean, and this is me like guessing, the fact that he started dating her when she was 20 and there's a 7-year age gap. So I don't know if for her, she's like, oh yeah, I love you, but she wants to kind of have that dating scene. Because if you started, pretty much being in a single, in a long-term relationship from the age of 20, and it's one of those, and she's one of those people that, oh, I miss out on the dating life. Well, and that's what she's trying to do.
It's probably, all this is she, you are her sort of security blanket.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You're her security blanket. That's what she sees you as. That she comes home, you're there, you're safe, you pay half the bills, her kind of normal life ticks away. And then once in a while, when she wants a bit of excitement and spice, she's on to the next man. And it's never going to change.
No, because, she's only coming back because she hasn't stumbled on someone that, oh, he gives her more.
Yeah.
But you could end up even having that scenario.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, she may be one of these women that basically likes to have men on the side, in which case, are you happy to be a cuckold for the rest of your life? And if the answer is no,
if she has to work another time late, and that time is actually genuinely working late, he's not going to react like, oh yeah,
so you're going to spend the rest of your life chasing.
It's going to be worrying.
Girl. You're going to chase. You're going to spend the rest of your life worrying and chasing. Where is she? What's she doing? That's not healthy.
Yeah,
that's not healthy
he'll
for
be
you.
showing up, and she'll be like, "Why are you here? Oh, you don't trust me." And you're always going to be going back to those conversations.
The girl is bad news, and you need to cut your losses now.
It's damaged.
And the fact of the matter is, you don't have any kids, so there's no real complications on that side of things, thankfully.
Yeah.
Right? You should count your blessings that you don't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have that, but I'm worried that no matter what, the fact that he's experienced something like this, he's going to go into another relationship with a little bit more
baggage.
Well, with the baggage of like, oh, are you really doing what you're telling me to do? And in a way, you're bringing a baggage that might not apply into that new relationship. So
see, this is the problem that happens when you're with a person that cheats, even the one time. Because then if it carries on and you allow this to happen progressively, it means that now you expect the rest of the relationships that you're going to have in your life to end up have a similar fate. Yeah, because you're so used to this idea of constantly worrying. I know this sounds harsh, and sometimes people make mistakes, but to be honest, when it comes to the mistake of cheating on your partner, I don't think it's forgivable. I don't think it's something that can easily be overcome. Oftentimes, I don't even think maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's better to just cut your losses at that point and say, do you know what? I'm going to go to the next person and I'm going to build a better relationship with the next person. But in investing time to try and build this pile of shit up again is not worth it.
To throw it in my face.
Well, no, we don't know that. Sometimes people.
Well,
sometimes,
no, that's what I mean.
This case,
for her,
in this case,
he built it up, and then again, she just says, "Nah, you're still not good enough." So then he walks away with this negative feeling, and definitely go into a new relationship, but be an open mind there. Don't ruin it and judge the new person based on this girl's actions.
And when you do start dating, don't repeat the same mistakes. Don't get involved with women who have any kind of similar proclivities to this girl in your next hunt for the next girl. If you liked our content today, please like and subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments.